welcome back to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. It is a cold, rainy day here. It is currently like 46 degrees with the high of 50, and it is supposed to rain all day long, which to me just equals cleaning. I don't know, when I'm stuck inside and it's cold, I love just to have like comfy clothes on, which I do that every other day. But then I love just to get a few things clean. So I'm gonna walk you through the house so you can kind of see currently what everything's looking like. I'm just gonna speed clean it, and then my main focus is kind of disinfecting. It's that time of year, everybody's getting the flu, everybody's sick. Chase has been feeling a little wah-wah, and I just don't want the rest of us to get sick. So let's get to cleaning. Okay, this is gonna be the first space I work on. You can tell it's not like terrible, but it's not like up to my standard. We are in the process of redecorating this, so don't judge me right now. We'll get there eventually one day, but let's go ahead and start working on this room.
I don't know why you're stressing, but I know that you will find it out in time. Alone is the present, and you're hurting, I can see it in your eyes. I know you will find your way from all this. I know there's a brighter day for you, baby. Why are you stressing? Why? I can promise you, you'll find your way in time. To find someone is a blessing. The love you find, you won't be able to deny.
Okay, now I'm gonna start disinfecting. These are the products that I use in my house. You can use whatever you like. You guys may have your favorite. This is just Jaws. I do have a 20% off coupon code with them, so if you want to click on the link down below my description box, so the coupon code's with it. And I just use a rag. With this, you do have to spray and let it sit for a little bit for it to work, but I feel like it has to really work if it's like sitting on there. This is another great option. They are just $1 from the Dollar Tree. I keep them underneath all my bathroom cabinets. I use these to clean the toilets and just a lot of things off. I feel like they're super easy to grab and super affordable. So definitely just pick something that works for you. These are just what I keep in my house. Okay, now that I got everything wiped down, I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum up this room and then I'll be finished.
I promise I'll show up when your life's too rough. If you wanna have me there, I know I'm like a walk in space. No matter how you talk with me, you never know what's up. I don't even think I'm in my league here.
Okay, and here is the final look. Looks so much better. I don't mind leaving. I've been having a hard time with my blinds. I can't get them to like tilt anymore, so I just opened them up. But today, while it's rainy, it's perfect. So now on to the next room.
I'm so hypnotized by these feelings. Yeah, yeah. I wanna know, are you feeling close tonight? I wanna run, I wanna run, I wanna run now. Out of this cage into your heart, made to get lost inside. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling to you. I'm so gone, I'm so gone, I'm so gone, I'm so gone in you. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling for you. I'm so gone, I'm so gone, I'm so gone, I'm so gone in you. Every kiss you give me turns to mist. When we're breathing out, I'm used to being in the shade. So when you turn to me, I get blinded eyes. My chest is like a bass drum pounding, and you're a perfect sound made for breaking silence. Yeah, yeah. I wanna know, are you feeling close tonight? I wanna run, I wanna run, I wanna run now. Out of this cage into your heart, made to get lost inside. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling to you. I'm so gone, I'm so gone, I'm so gone, I'm so gone in you. I'm falling, I'm falling.
Okay, this room was super easy because there wasn't much to do. I did wipe down a few of her toys. I'll probably have her work on a few of the bigger items, but I at least got like the main part done. I got it vacuumed. If you noticed, we have a baby gate out there just because George is a puppy. If you're new, we have a new golden doodle and he likes to chew up her stuff. Plus, she can't really breathe well and we can't figure out if it's him or just allergies. And so I just keep him out of her room and her playroom just so he doesn't chew anything up or make her sick. Okay, and here's just a final look. Like I said, it doesn't look too different, but at least I know things have been wiped down and the floor has been vacuumed. Now I'm gonna head into our guest bathroom. Once again, this is another space that it's not super dirty, but it does need to be disinfected and I need to put some new towels out.
I'm so gone, I'm so gone, I'm so gone, I'm so gone in you. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling for you. I'm so gone, I'm so gone, I'm so gone, I'm so gone in you.
Okay, I just finished up the guest bathroom. It was super easy. All I had to do was disinfect and put out some new towels. I do that very often just because it is a place for our guests to come. So I want it clean, I want it spotless, I want fresh rags out. So I will say I use Lysol wipes when I'm in the bathroom. I typically don't use like cloth rags. I just don't like washing those in my washer with other things. And I just feel like that's an area that just disposable works best. So that's what I did. Now we're gonna go ahead and head back into my bedroom and then we'll work on like the kitchen, living room, and all of that area. Now it's time to get my master bedroom under control because it needs some work today.
as I'm staying close to the mirror. A lock of gold, a secret smile, little things I remember. Place a hand upon my heart as her, she was a believer.
Okay, I just brought our sheets in. They're clean. I had them in the washer and the dryer this morning. I just like to put these on when it starts getting colder so we don't have to just keep running the heat all night long. But before I make my bed, I'm going to take the Jaws disinfectant and go ahead and spray down everything that needs to be disinfected so it has time to work. And then once I finish making my bed, I'll go back through and wipe everything down. Okay, whatever I said in the last scene, I lied. I got distracted. It was lunchtime. I was hungry. Savannah was hungry. I wanted to curl my hair. I hadn't done it yet. But now this room, this living area is worse than it was before. And we're going to be leaving to run a few errands here in a little bit. I don't mind if my bedroom stays dirty because I can just like shut the door, but I cannot leave the house like this. So let me show you what it looks like and then we'll get to cleaning this area. Okay, the mess is growing just from lunch and hanging out. So I need to get all of this picked up and it's nap time. So this is the easiest time for me to clean in here because he won't bother me.
Feel her arms holding me as forever. Time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you. I see in you my mother's eyes, and I lay your head to my shoulder. A lock of gold, a secret smile. I will tell you.
Okay, I got everything just kind of like picked up and put back where it belongs. For time's sake, I'm just going to use these Lysol wipes or the Dollar Tree version of Lysol wipes just because I really don't have time to like spray and let things sit. I'm just trying to get this area cleaned up so that we can leave. So now I'm going to take these and wipe down like remotes, doorknobs, light switches, all the stuff we're touching a lot so I can have this room finished.
And I will hold you in my arms, pretend we'll stay here forever. Time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you. Je call, I fall. There's a legacy between us. We grow, we go, but in the middle, time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you. Looking for my mother's eyes as I'm staying close to the mirror.
Okay, the living room is looking much better and is smelling much better. Now I'm gonna grab my Dyson. I use my Dyson. I keep this attachment on it now just so I can vacuum the sofa quickly. I just feel like George is shedding a little bit. He's losing his puppy coat. Plus, it's been super windy here and he loves leaves. My neighborhood doesn't even have that many trees, but for some reason he finds every leaf in our backyard and brings it in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and vacuum the sofa real fast and then we'll head on into the kitchen.
Lost again, going back around, dreaming of a time when I get things right. Lost in the shadows of a million stars. Shouldn't they enlighten my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are? Send a prayer.
Okay, that is so much better. That's the way I like to leave the house. But we still have one more big area before we leave that we need to get cleaned up.
Send a little love and I'll make it back. Send me a letter and a bottle of wine, telling me I will be fine. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone.
Okay, I'm about to clean out the bowl. We had peanut butter and syrup sandwiches, so I've got a bowl full of peanut butter or what's left over. I did want to mention though, I got these new, I just picked them up from Home Goods. I cut mine in half. Let me show you. They actually come like this, and it was a 3-pack for like $6.99. I'll link some in my Amazon store so you guys can see them and read about them. But supposedly, you know, they don't scratch. You can throw them in the dishwasher. I just feel like this is such a better way than buying sponges all the time. And when I clean out peanut butter, typically if I did that or like spaghetti, I would have to just throw it away as soon as I was done. That's why I always cut them in half. Now I cut it in half just so it will like fit on my cupcake stand, but it will clean all out. Like I'll clean the peanut butter, this will be full of peanut butter, and then I'll just clean it out because it's like silicone. Plus it's like a stress reliever. I was like standing in line when I was buying these, and I just like calmed me rubbing on them. So if you guys are on the market or just looking for a way to help out the environment, I think this is a great one.
Sing to me if I lose my voice. Set a better route if I lose my course. Count on my company and I will come. Save me when I am falling. Save me when I am falling. Save my love when I fall. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Halfway heart. Send a little love, I'll make it back.
Okay guys, we're moving along. Once again, I'm just gonna take my, you know, fake Lysol wipes and wipe down everything that gets touched a lot. So like the refrigerator doors, the dishwasher, light switches, all the handles, microwave, all of that stuff just needs to be wiped down so that if anybody's been sick or is sick, this is killing the germs so we can try to prevent from all getting sick. Like I said, nobody's like super sick yet. Chase isn't feeling great, but we've also just been super busy and the weather's crazy. But I just do all this to prevent from getting sick. So if we can try not to get the flu, that is the goal. Okay, I just finished up, you know, disinfecting everything in here. My cabinets are dirty. I had no idea. I definitely don't have time to clean them today. I'll do it another day. And my light switches were in here were terrible. So I'm glad I got those cleaned up, but the cabinets do need to be worked on, but I don't have time at this moment. But I am gonna vacuum real fast. I really like to vacuum before I leave the house. A, I like coming home to vacuum lines, and B, I just feel like it keeps bugs and stuff away if you don't have like crumbs all over your floor. Our wood floors are hideous right now. It's raining. George loves the rain. He loves puddles. We have a huge pond. I'll try to show it. I don't know if the camera will show it, but he plays in the mud and the water and then comes in, and I can only mop my floors so many times a day, so I'm not even gonna mop those until this evening, but I am gonna vacuum. Okay, I don't even think it's gonna do it justice how big this area is. If you've been around for a while, you guys know we have like our own personal pond out here because it's just a low spot and we can't figure out how to fix it yet. It's gonna have to get fixed soon now that we have George. Tiger never went near it, but George loves it. And so we're having to do multiple baths a day, which is getting hard. So eventually we'll work on this, but until then I'll just keep cleaning my floors 4 to 5 times a day.
There's a hole in my heart, feels like a deja vu. So come back soon, you are my missing part. I know that you'll be you, 'cause you're my sweetheart. When you're around, I feel the spark takes me higher, sweetheart.
Okay, so this whole area is picked up, which makes me feel so much better. I can leave the house this way and not panic. My bedroom's not done, Savannah's. I still have that whole side of the house to work on, but I will do that when I get home. So I'll see you guys here in a little bit. I'm back. So you guys saw like in the last clip how I left the house. It was clean. It was spotless. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. This is my living room now that I got back. Come here, George. Did you get bored? I wasn't even gone an hour and a half. If you're wondering what all these little dots are on my floor, they were what was left on my pillow. He's chewed it up a few times and then just stopped, and I at least had some on there. There's not one little ball left on there. So I'm gonna speed clean this area again. If you're sick of watching me, sorry. I'm gonna speed clean this area and then I'll head into my bedroom. But I walked in, I was like, oh my gosh. George, you just better be so thankful that you're so darn cute. Why are you so cute? You get away with anything. Yeah. Okay, time to clean the living room again. Okay guys, I went to set up the camera so that I could film, and Mr. Tiger thinks that the pillow is his little throne. This is definitely not your typical clean with me today, but this is real life. Or my real life at least.
I'm feeling you could be the one. I see no reason why I should ever let you go. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up. No, I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without you.
Okay, before I head into my bedroom, out on my front porch, my Young Living was delivered. I talked about this in one of my vlogs on the other channel, but I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and get it set up and get it diffusing in here, and then I'll head on into my bedroom, but I had to stop because I'm so excited. I've gotten one of these before, like 5 years ago, but it was a gift from Chase and I had just used it all, so I thought I might as well just get the whole set because it's so much cheaper to buy the starter kit than it is to like buy them separate. So I'll have my link down below in my description box if you guys are wanting to start anything like this, because it is a really, really good deal.
Baby, without, I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know, when you are with me, sometimes I forget to breathe. I'm looking in your eyes, wish you could see the things I see.
As you can see, it's later in the day and it is still raining.
I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up, I don't wanna wake up, don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to, baby, without you. I wouldn't know what to, oh you know, oh you know, oh you know, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to do. Oh you know, oh you know, oh you know. You got me wrapped around your finger. Tell me what you wanna do. I think we're part of something bigger, and now my mind is filled with you. Oh you know, 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 baby, without. I wouldn't know what to, baby, without you. I wouldn't know what to, oh you know, oh you know, oh you know, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to do, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to do, I wouldn't know what to do. Oh you know, oh you know, oh you know, baby, without.
Okay, I'm trying to find the perfect pillows for here. I've been on the hunt and I like to rearrange my pillows and put them in different rooms. The pillows that were up there were super glam, and so I moved them into my beauty room because I feel like they look really good in there. But do you guys like those, or should I keep shopping? I feel like it ties in the headboard. And these right here do add some like texture because of the design and all of that. But then, you know, it leaves me empty over here again every time I move a pillow. So I think I'm short just a few, but I'm going to be shopping soon for pillows. So I don't know if these will stay, but if you like them, let me know down below in the comments section. George, what do you think? Tiger, what do you think? Huh? Do you guys like them? I can't decide if I do or not. Okay, I went ahead and put my like half-eaten pillow over here on this bench just until I can find something new. I definitely can't buy anything with cute little like tassels or balls at the end for a while because George thinks they're his and they're fun to play with. You would think he was a little kitty cat. Did you do that? George, you don't want to talk about it? I'm loving this area so much over here. So, okay, now this room's clean. So we're finally getting somewhere.
I've never been the one who's worried, always been the one who's keeping it cool. The kind of guy who chill while others hurry. I didn't know that I've been the fool. I've been telling lies about something real, but I know love is based on honesty.
Okay, it is about 8 o'clock. We just got home from dinner. So this is the time of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum just real quickly. I don't have to do a lot because I did it earlier, but then I'm gonna mop my floors. So basically every night I have to mop with dogs around and it raining outside. They're just always dirty, and I like going to bed with fresh, clean wood floors. So when I wake up, they're nice and clean. So I'm gonna work on that now.
I am made to be free. Well, I am made to be free. To be free. When I know that it's not how you get me. Been thinking about myself and myself only. I've been like that since I was a kid. I've always put my feet wherever I want to. Before I saw who I could be, kept thinking, where did I go wrong? Then realizing where I do come from. Wasn't how real love should feel, knowing that it's not just you, it's me. 'Cause I was made to be free. I am made to be free. I am made to be free. I am made to be free.
Okay, it's seriously like a workout just to mop my floors. If I ever need a break from him, I normally just, if he's sleeping, I can mop my floors just fine. If he's awake, I can stick him outside normally, but it's still raining here. It is 8 o'clock and it's still raining, so I can't stick him outside because he'll go play in the pond. So that's what it looks like when I'm mopping or vacuuming with a puppy. So it's my life right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.